Hello everyone. I'm going to do another game while I'm waiting for my friend to be ready with his own how do you call it, parts of the game he's playing. So I'll be doing also sort of just a let's play of this Warhammer 40k Dawn of War Dark Crusade, and we're going to take a new one, obviously on easy because I can still not master the others yet.
The planet Cronus, beset on all sides by the tides of war, this once quiet colony became a savage battlefield. 7 armies clashed on this one world, each refusing to back down, each convinced it was in the right. From beneath the sands of Cronus' central desert came the Necrons, ancient machines bent on eradicating all life. But another evil already had its eyes on the planet. From the depths of the warp, the demonic forces of chaos arrived to enforce their claim. To oppose these fearsome powers, the planet's rulers in the Tau Empire sent their elite soldiers and sophisticated battlesuits into the fray. From the mighty Imperium of Man came the Imperial Guard, there to secure Cronus for the glory of the God Emperor. Like a green tide, the Orc horde descended on Cronus, caring little for others' claims and sowing destruction in its wake. The Eldar, ancient enemies of the Necrons, emerged from their webway to pursue their own agenda on Cronus. And last came the Space Marines, finest and most uncompromising of the Imperium soldiers. Seeing a world beset by aliens and heretics, they undertook a great purge. A dark crusade had begun. It could only end with the total victory of one of these factions, and the total defeat of all others.
Now that sounds like a very interesting idea. Now, I have 7 different factions to actually play as. But, alright, I'll go over them quickly. We have the Necrons. In my opinion, the most powerful faction of them all, if used right. Followed up by Chaos. In my opinion, the second most powerful. And their original brothers, so to speak, the Space Marines. As you already heard about them. The Tau Empire. I honestly don't really like them. The Orcs. Now that's one badass. The Warlord Gorgot. We have the Imperial Guard. But for the time being, we're going with the Eldar. I mean, who doesn't like a very strong feminine fighter?
In the depths of Craftworld Ulthwé, the Eldar Farseer Taldir foresaw the return of the Necrons and their campaign of galactic genocide. She had driven the Imperial Guard on Lorn 5 against this ancient foe, but the threat remained real. When the Necrons rose on Cronus, Taldir faced a new problem. This planet on the galaxy's edge was beyond the reach of the Eldar webway. Instead of traveling from the Craftworld via this ancient system, Taldir's forces arrived aboard her wraith ship, the Vision of Lilith. This alien vessel hid at the edge of the system while an advance party took a small shuttle to the frozen wastes of Tyria. There, they erected special gateways linked to the holds of the vision of Lilith. The Eldar found the planet in a sorry state. The Necrons were on the march, and the assortment of other powers on Cronus could not be trusted to stop them. Abandoning her habitual manipulations, Taldir ordered her forces to begin an all-out conquest of Cronus. If none of the Mon-Kai would stop the Necrons, the Eldar would do it themselves.
Well, whoopity fucking do. Okay, as soon as I press something, the game will start explaining. So, yeah, let's just go through the tutorial.
Welcome to the single-player campaign for Dawn of War, Dark Crusade. These tutorial windows will guide you through the first 2 turns of play and introduce key features of this all-new campaign mode. Your goal is to conquer the planet Cronus. This world's inhabited continent is divided into 25 different provinces. Your conquest of the planet will happen 1 province at a time. The campaign map is your major interface for directing your troops' strategic moves. Individual battles are fought on the smaller-scaled battle map. This province is your stronghold, or home province. It is from here that you are launching your conquest of Cronus. If your stronghold is ever conquered, you will be pushed from Cronus and lose the campaign. Since this is the first turn, this is the only province you currently control. The enemy factions each have their own strongholds identified by banners on the campaign map. To win the campaign and make Cronus yours, you must conquer all 6 of these heavily defended provinces. The figure of your commander indicates the current position of your main army. You can only attack a province that borders the province where your army is, so its position on the map defines your options. The enemy factions each have armies of their own, and also can only attack adjacent provinces. One of your enemies, however, controls a spaceport in the Pavonis province. He can attack all over the map.
Oh well. Oh, and this fancy little button down below here shows my color, and now everyone else. I don't think it has much usefulness, so let's just click it off.
These arrows show you where your army can move or attack this turn. Red arrows indicate attacks into enemy provinces. Green arrows indicate moves into friendly provinces. Since this is your first turn and you only control your stronghold, you must attack an enemy province. To move to or attack a province, left-click to select that province, and then click on the Attack or Move button in the right panel. We should begin by attacking an enemy province. Select the province you want to attack and click the Attack button. Left-clicking on a province always brings up these arrows, unless you have no more moves left this turn.
I see. Well, we might as well attack.
This screen shows you the forces you are leading into an attack and allows you to return to the campaign map if you decide you want to attack later. Since this is your first attack, most options aren't yet available. When you're ready to attack, just click on the Attack button. This will take you to the battle map, where you will face enemies in a game of Dawn of War.
Ooh, Johnny. Now, let's get to it. And we're off.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
That's my commander.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
That's a builder.
We will fulfill our duty. We are here
My
to
squads.
fulfill our duty.
I used them to take control of the strategic point. Very important to take those.
We will fulfill our duty.
And I'm slightly cheating.
Guardian squad, ready.
Because
The
I'm
crowd
using...
will sing to me. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Okay, might have to... Where is this? Ah. I might have to get this down just a little bit. I'm not sure if it affects the game, but we'll see.
Strike swiftly and true.
And this is buildings, and I can...
Our mission is successful.
I'm going to build a
You will
listening
have
post.
what you require. Ready. We must hold the enemy back.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
And every time you press them, they'll say...
Command me to build.
Every time
We
you
must
press...
hold the enemy back.
Every time they say something...
Success.
Yeah, they talk all the time.
All Eldar as I play. Answer the call.
It's almost impossible for me to commentate
Unleash
because
the
they
sword
talk
wind.
all the time.
Closing in on the
Naturally.
objective.
So I can't do much about this.
Command
Oh
me to
my
build.
goodness, I am so stupid. Anyway,
My music will shape the wraithbone. I will call it forth from the world.
the Eldar built their technology with stones,
We are shaped by
as far
fate
as I know.
just as we shape it.
Yeah, stones, living stones, materialize into buildings.
Our mission is changed by the music of creation.
The music of creation.
What needs to be done?
Fancy.
Command me to build. Success. My music will shape the wraithbone. Ready.
How can I help?
What is your wish?
And there I upgraded so they can run faster.
With speed.
What needs to be done?
Even my leader.
Command
But
me
not
to
the
build.
builders.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape
It's kind of
it.
weird, some of it.
You will
But
have what you
no reason to
require.
complain. So much, I think.
Success. Command me to build. Guardian squad, ready. We must hold the enemy back. Unleash the sword wind. Command me to build. I will call it forth from the warp.
Just has to be done rather quickly. I don't know how much this will work. I should be okay if I can do it quickly. All of these different upgrades and everything you can do here. Oh, the enemy captured a relic. We must do the same at some point.
Command me to build.
Yeah, at some point.
Look, it changes as I play.
That's fine.
Command me to build.
Right. These are webway gates. For the Eldar, they can be built anywhere. As long as you can see, obviously. And when you build them, that white line you can see all around in a circle, it will then get bigger.
You will have what you require.
But it can also be built for
Command
other
me to
purposes.
build.
I'll show that in a
Look,
moment.
it changes as I play. What is your wish?
The future is clouded and uncertain.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call it forth from the wall.
Yeah, I'm building another one. Because here's the thing. This device is very special. Because when I upgrade it with this one, that's Shroud ability, then something
We are
cool
shaped
will
by
happen.
fate just as we shape it.
I should build many of them. Captured another relic. Jesus.
Command me to build. I will call it forth from the wall. Command me to build. I will call it forth from the wall.
Let's see. Ah, it's done. Goody goody. Let's see. Now when I press this. Oh,
The humans come to hasten their destruction.
We are taking damage.
now the buildings are invisible. All who are within these devices.
Command me to build. We must hold the enemy back. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. I will call it forth from the wall.
Damn it! It wasn't far enough. Well, then I gotta delete it. Delete.
Command me to build.
Yeah, pretty simple, right?
My music will shape the earth. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
Oh my goodness.
Command me to build. I will call it forth from the wall. You will have what you require.
There.
Incoming enemy fire.
Oh, their hero! And he's going to die.
We will fulfill our duty.
And he dies! So much for their hero.
The future seems so clear.
It mostly does.
Our minds work as we are shaped by fate, just as we shape it. What is your wish? Unleash the sword wind.
There we go. Ah, here they come.
Our minds work as one. We are ready to strike. Now our paths cross our
The
enemies.
Emperor guides my way.
I hope he does.
Fear the judgment of the Council.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Oh. Ah. Ah. Goody goody. Now we can upgrade a few things too. But first, we gotta upgrade
We are
these
under
points.
enemy fire.
We need more resources.
Our minds work as one. Now our paths cross our enemies. We walk just as we shape it.
Damn it.
Fear the judgment of the council.
Capture the critical location.
Nothing is hidden from my
Fear
sight.
the judgment of the council. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the wraithbone.
Damn it. All this resource stuff. If you don't have it, you can't make it.
Fear the judgment of the council, concentrating all energy on the enemy. The time for war is nigh. We return from exile. Our path. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. Objective sighted. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Build many things. I'm not exactly capable of explaining everything at the moment because, well, this is going rather fast. Let's just say I can explain it sometime. God damn it.
Fear the judgment of the council. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes as I play. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. Ah, yes, the stationary target. We are under enemy fire.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Forgive me.
Naturally.
She could use a healer.
We have secured the area. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. The time for war is nigh. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. Ah, yes. We hold the stationary target. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Strike.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Our path.
Let's see. I can also use these
The
devices
enemy
as
cannot
teleportation.
hide from my sight.
That's another cool
It
thing.
is now in our hands. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. I will call it forth from the wall. Look, it changes as I play. You will have what you require. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the wraithbone. I will call it forth from the wall. Successful. You have need. It is now in our hands. Sighted. Fear the judgment of the Council.
With all these upgrades, it shouldn't be that hard. And what they can't see, they can't attack. But that's tricky.
Where the future seems so clear.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
This is going to be fun.
We are ready to fulfill our role in this play. The time for war is nigh. We are ready to strike.
How can I help? My vision will guide them.
And sometimes you can unite the hero with some squads to increase different things.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call it forth from the wall. It is now in our hands. You called us back. Their blood will be spilled. The enemy is within range.
Oh, they hit hard. Let's see. Anything this way?
My music will shape the Wraithburn. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. We strike without fear or hesitation. Incoming enemy fire. The enemy is within range. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Fear the judgment of the Council.
Now in this case I just have to destroy one specific thing. So let's just concentrate on that.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
I foresee their destruction.
Right. Nothing there. We'll move that way.
Great thanks. The time for war is nigh.
Here at last. How can I help?
We are ready to strike. Damage. Concentrating all energy on the enemy. Now our paths cross our enemies. Returned. Let us hunt. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. You will have what you require. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. Danger has found us. We are under the judgment of the
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Command me to build. The time for war is now.
The future seems so clear.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call it forth from the war.
Yeah, it's up there.
We are under enemy fire.
How can I help?
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the Wraithburn. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
My powers are yours now.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
This might be probably my longest video yet. That's because these maps take a while.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
There we go.
My powers are yours now.
We are taking damage.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Now I'm gonna win. All I need to do is actually destroy this building. And I win. And thus I actually gained some squads here. And I gained a reward. An award. And here it also says what kind of things I have to do in order to... Yeah. In order to gain all the pieces I need.
As you conquer more and more provinces, you'll be awarded pieces of special equipment for your commander. This equipment is called war gear. You will never be awarded a specific piece of war gear. Instead, for each award, you get to choose one piece from the list on this screen. Note that you may have to get some pieces of war gear to unlock other, more powerful versions.
Sure. Now, which should we pick? I think we will go with these.
Congratulations! You have conquered your first province. This victory has given you several rewards, including a piece of war gear and the bonus from the province. Every province on the map has a special bonus. This bonus is displayed in the right-hand panel when you select the province. Some provinces give you the ability to train a special unit for your commander's honor guard. Once trained, these units accompany your commander into the initial stages of battle. You can train these units, or retrain them if they are destroyed in battle, from the commander screen or the attack screen. Other provinces give you special abilities, like the Era's Badlands, which gives you the ability to attack twice per turn. This is the province that you've just conquered. Notice that it has changed to your color, and that your army is now here. Whenever you conquer a province, your army moves to that province. You can only move or attack once per turn, so your turn is effectively over. Next turn, new provinces will be available for you to attack. When you are ready to let the enemy factions act, click on the End Turn button.
Let's see what reinforces.
This screen allows you to garrison troops in a province. These troops will be ready when you fight to defend this province from enemy attacks. Stationing troops in a province costs you planetary requisition. The available units are on the panel. Later, you can recall these troops if the province is no longer at risk. Recalling a unit will give you back half the planetary requisition you spent to station it in the first place. Be careful. All your purchases will be final once you accept the changes on this screen.
Well, we don't need that. Now to the commander.
This screen provides you with a snapshot of your progress in conquering the planet Cronus. It includes a running tally of your conquests, your commander statistics, your honor guard, and more. If you haven't yet trained an honor guard unit, or you've lost one in battle, you can train it on this screen by simply clicking on its icon. You can also access the war gear screen from here.
Well, we need those. There we go. And this was it for this time. And let's see how we will progress further on.